Hey guys, Parker here with REI Funding Partners. Welcome to another Borrower Spotlight video. Really excited about this one. We've got Greg here with Archer Services. This house is located in Northport, and Greg is here in Northport, Tuscaloosa area. So we love the local deals. Even though we fund all over the state, it's very fun to be able to come here locally and hang out with a good guy, Greg, and see his project. So Greg, this house we funded a couple months ago was terrible looking.
Yeah.
So tell me about like how you got this deal, what it looked like, and what it is now, which we'll see.
Okay, yeah. So we actually found this deal through a realtor friend of mine who has helped me buy all of our flip houses. Mm-hmm. And she called me and said, hey, I've got a deal in Northport that a different investor was looking at.
Yeah.
But they needed to close on this house in like 3 days.
Yeah.
And the other guy couldn't pull it off. So she just said, hey, do you want to look at it?
Yeah.
And we had just sold the last one. And so I honestly, at that point, wasn't ready to jump in another one, but said, well, I'll ride by and we'll look at it and try to do the numbers. And we did, and thought we could make the numbers work. And so started looking around it. There was some paperwork on the door.
Yeah.
The house was actually condemned by the city.
Yeah.
And so something had hit the roof, put a bowling ball size hole in it.
Yeah.
And it stayed open for about 4 years from what we're told.
Yeah.
And so the city tried to get the previous owner to fix it, and they just wouldn't fix it, and so they were condemned it.
Yeah.
Which led to the quick closing.
Yeah.
And so we walked through and said, Cole, a friend of mine that worked with me, kind of walked through some numbers at it, and we called the realtor back and said, all right, if we sold this one, what do you think? And so we thought we could make it work.
Yeah.
And so that's when I called you, and you said, yeah, we'd love to do another project.
Yeah.
And so we made an offer and closed it in 3 days. Or not closed it, but got the offer in 3 days.
Yeah, and then you still had to close it quick because the city was going to condemn it unless you close on this certain day.
Right. Yeah, once we closed, we had 30 days to start work.
Yeah. So this is in a great neighborhood, and you have put over 6 figures into this rehab because the house needed it.
Right.
So your exit strategy, you're turning this into a short-term rental, and I think that's going to do really well here, especially during football season. As the great rehab you have done on it, it's going to appeal to a lot of people. Yeah,
we've done a couple flips, which have been good, and that's what our plan when we bought this.
Yeah.
And Cole, who works with me, started mentioning halfway through, so what if we Airbnb it? Mm-hmm. And actually, I called you and we talked just about how that looks like, and can we still fund it, and can we, got your thoughts on it?
Yeah.
And just the idea of keeping it and starting to build a real estate portfolio where we can get some residual and revenue and get it coming in. So that's what it's worked out. He said, so we're going to Airbnb it and hold on to it.
I think you're going to do well with that, especially flipping. You've got to have some holds there to build generational wealth and to help with taxes going forward. So let's go look at the property.
Okay.
Yeah, come on. So this, again, you guys are going to see some before pictures throughout this video, and it's a night and day difference. So you just got a majority of the furniture in here. You have brand new LVP flooring. You have new windows. This house is brand new.
Yeah, new roof, new windows, totally new HVAC system, new hot water heater, all new furnishings. Yeah, nothing is left from before.
Awesome. So great little hangout in here. So the main level, you have the garage, living room, kitchen, laundry area. You have a half bath right in here. So let's check out the kitchen, man. So this is a good, especially operating as a short-term rental. That's what I love about these projects, especially the short-term rental. I know this is gonna do well, but like if you ever had to sell it, like it's ready to go as a retail sale.
Right.
And so part of that's just having a good kitchen. So it looks like did you do brand new cabinets? Or
so that I did say nothing was left over. The cabinets, we had initially planned on tearing them out and redoing them, but once we cleaned them up, put a fresh coat of paint, new hardware, it just wasn't worth taking that kind of money. Yeah.
No, exactly, because these are good hardwood cabinets.
Right.
Like a coat of paint and hardware does wonders with a slab of granite.
That's right.
So good job.
Yeah.
Well, good deal. Well, let's head on upstairs. So this house is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath.
Correct.
With a bonus room that we'll see. Do you know roughly kind of square footage that you're at?
It's right around 2,000 square feet.
Okay, awesome. And so, what the room that we're about to go in, and especially in an Airbnb model, you have the downstairs living room, right? So if like people are coming here as a family, game day, adults downstairs, kids upstairs, so you can separate those hangouts.
Right.
That's going to be a big selling point for someone who wants to rent this out.
Yeah, and we're going to try to add some more things in here to make it more of an entertainment space.
Yeah, so you were telling me earlier you probably sleep 10, so you have 3 bedrooms, and you're going to have, you know, a blow-up mattress or something in case they need to set up here in this room.
We just got an extra full mattress that we're going to keep. The master closet's huge, and so we're going to throw it in there. So I wouldn't want to sleep on our mattress. Yeah. So if I could pull out a regular mattress and throw it on the floor, then I'd do.
Love it. That's a good idea. Yeah. Cool. So moving on, the other 3 bedrooms are right over here, and they're nice. So you have, especially bunk beds for a family. That's key. Each of these rooms have TVs. Right. That is a huge point for short-term rentals. Yeah. So people love their media, and you got it for them. Yeah. So these floors look great too. The light floors against the kind of gray brown floor.
It's the first time we've done a light floor. We've done dark in all of other houses, and I was a little concerned. But when we got it in, and my wife loves to put colors and this, that together, just kind of pick out the colors on the walls. Like when it all got painted, I was like, I really like it. I like the light floors, and they honestly don't show up.
They do good.
As a dark floor, you can see every little thing on it, and so I kind of do like the light floors.
You do good.
A lot.
And brand new windows throughout this house. That's something that, especially with people flipping or even doing Airbnb, those windows are a huge benefit. Sure. I mean, they cost, but for you operating efficiency, and then again, like retail sale, like that's a big deal.
Yeah, for sure. Just all the old houses, a lot of times we couldn't hardly get the old windows open. Yeah. You know, so there's a safety factor, and then just the energy efficiency. Yeah. Doing the low windows.
Obviously, with this being a huge rehab, you've had to do draws with us. Yeah. That's how we operate. How easy has that process been with you?
It's been quick this time. Yeah. You guys kind of changed your process through this project, and we went app-based, and it's been fine. It's been good. We talked about a few little things that I think I might tweak. Yeah. But all in all, to be able to just walk through and go, okay, I need to draw, and not have to wait on somebody, just take pictures and and say, here's what I need to change, and you guys are always available just to call and say, hey,
I appreciate
all right, I need to move this to this, and can I do this? Like, you guys have been really easy.
And that's when you've done a couple deals with us, and each time we want to learn. So, you know, if there's something we're not doing right, which you've helped us, like, hey, I think this could be better. So we appreciate that.
Yeah, no, it's been great. So this room is one, there was no ceiling, there was half a floor.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we walked in, you couldn't even walk in this room.
You were telling me that there was actually a person living here, and that person just didn't even go upstairs.
That's right. Yeah, you couldn't come upstairs. The ceilings were falling in here, back there, insulation everywhere. Stuff was just shoved against walls. Yeah. You could tell somebody had been up here a long time.
Yeah. Well, let's go see. This would be the master bedroom here. And Greg, you were telling me your wife didn't decorate this room. You did it.
I don't know.
You did it. You are you have good taste, man. And so I like it. So tell us about, like, you did something pretty neat with this bathroom. It was a jacuzzi tub, but then you came in here and just made it a regular bathroom, tiled it in, great window here. You don't see that a lot, but also own master bathroom, toilet here.
See, so the shower used to be in that room with the toilet, and that didn't seem right. And so we just put that pantry cabinet in there to put all our linens and towels in, and then you got our own private water closet.
And that's what we like to see, because we love doing these videos, because people can't see how, like, you have to be able to shift stuff. Some things you can keep, some things you got to shift for functionality. Yeah. So that's neat to see.
And this is the first house that we had. Like every other house, we had moved walls, created rooms, created new laundry. You know, and this is the first house we pretty much got to keep the bones and just came in and retooled everything. And just made it look a lot nicer, structurally sound. And,
awesome. Yeah. Well, we sure do appreciate you doing this video. We are going to have the link to his Airbnb listing. So if you find yourself in the Northport, Tuscaloosa area for game day, please check it out. And then Greg runs a contracting company. We'll have his info there as well.
Yeah, we'd love to do this for you sometime. If
that's
you
right.
wanna,
that's right.
Invest in a property or you got a home renovation for yourself. We do top to bottom. So.
Awesome. Well, Greg, you've been a pleasure to work with.
Thanks, Parker. So
first of many, but we appreciate you, buddy.
Keep going.
Thank you guys so much.